dream, nothing less than feeling like you never meant a thing. Never met the means of existence, so it seems you defenseless to what's seen as pretentious to the silver on the screen. But still beyond the scenes where my head lies, I can never judge, still been hurt just like the next guy. Words I'm known to let fly, just to free my intellect. Sucks to see them interject what's beneath my introspect. So in event I fall into a sleep that I don't wake from, let me grant the world with the lesson we could take from. Wishing this was take one, but I made mistakes, son. Now I live my life in for redemption to the great one. I ain't for religion, just for living till the break's done. Nah, I ain't no better, ain't no worse than you, so hate none. Still they feel to ask me where it is I get my faith from. I've collected memories that's based on what I came from, and this is fact. Picture that, couple slips away from hitting bottom. Who believes that fear is real and runs away from all his problems and intends to reprimand me? Let me fall aside, curl up in a ball and die. Word to Keith, he understand me, but still we getting plenty, picking pennies off the ground. Slide around Koreatown, hearing many dropping sounds, and usually I stay, but lately I can't be around. Got the key into my city and I'm trying to see the town.
Word to Christ, a disciple of streets, trifle on beats. I decipher prophecies, do a mic this ain't peace. Word to Christ, a disciple of streets, trifle on beats.
I decipher prophecies,
do a mic this ain't peace. Word to Christ, a disciple of streets, trifle on beats. I decipher prophecies, do a mic this ain't peace. I decipher prophecies, 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 do a mic this ain't peace.
mini rebel rouser, lacking the conviction. Never bit your tongue and yet you lacking the description. Back in composition and I'm tacking on precision. Everlasting with the mastery and stacking on my diction. And they say it's Jesus, how I'm quick to form a thesis, cause I put together pieces through verbal telekinesis. But let's skip the arrogance, cause I remember wearing when that energy was wearing them flows showing embarrassment. I kept my nerves reserved and wasn't sharing them. I've seen what the darkness holds and I ain't going there again. Never gave him space to grow, they was just comparing him. So he retired to the back of rooms, phones blaring, singing H-U-S-T-L-E. Hustler. Flow span coast to coast from the mission to the rucker. Had to clear the acquisition, my position as a sucker. So you'll never find a rhyme that ain't mine, mother. Functioning my goals automatically. Who'da thought with Cupid shots I bless your soul grammatically. Cut with the dramatic suite, I've been through that 100 times. Formed a couple hundred rhymes, been too many questioning and I ain't trying to undermine. Mark it with the underlines, don't undermine, discredit me. That's just my prerogative and positive my pedigree. Heard about the other side, must provide a better scene. Trying to find the time, cause my grass is just a shade of green. Never was athletically or even academically gifted, but the script to get you lifted off poetically. Lately I ain't asking much, simply that you let him breathe. Pass me the acknowledgement and you keep the celebrity, cause there'll forever be a reason to continue taking shots inside the dark open season on a venue. And I cannot pretend you really, I can only tempt you into scent and every flavor I withhold within the menu. But might reside the action, catch me laxing on a Saturday. Nothing wrong with twisting up and passing this and that away. I just hope you make the best and never see a Saturday. My inhale to unveil is really only half the way. Just like grandma told me, higher powers always have a way. Grandpa said the same, just a little bit more casually. So as of late, letting go of expectation gradually, cause that anticipation aggravate me at a faster rate. That's why I activate my inner third guidance when I struggle with confliction and my inner worst violence. Watch it turn to gold, know my touch preferred Midas, and the earth been turning slow since the day I turned silent. The moment that I face and accept death, reborn, and every single step is like yep, we on. Makes myself wonder somewhere back when I was younger, I was bumping every record they was cracking in the summer, singing hey, get the money, hey, get the money. Keep your eyes open cause the game's getting funny. Told my man Jordan I've been morphing these recordings. We a long way from Philly and it ain't always sunny. We ain't got the features they portray on the runway, but still we keep the junk that you can play in your Hyundai. Aside from all of that and my impression now, music a professional, student with a class early Monday. What happened to the diligence back when we were still infants? Folks was all intelligent and militant. Nowadays we pretending like it still exists. No one good and well afraid to speak on what our feelings is. And this is coming from a hypocrite's view. I paid the price the hard way and now I give it to you. Don't let the camera time blind what you properly seek. Go expand your mind, fine, let the prophecy speak. Word to Christ.